What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday, and I just wanted to give an update about where we're at with the Oshkosh trip. I had intended on doing more updates more frequently, but man, things have been absolutely crazy just trying to get ready for this trip. For one thing, down here in Oklahoma where I live, for the last 2 weeks, it's been like 115 degrees every single day, and I work outside. And so just dealing with that in and of itself has been extremely draining. Thankfully, this week, the heat broke, and it's like 85 degrees right now, which is just fantastic. So I'm doing my best to get caught up on all of my work. I am intending to get ahead on all of my work, which of course then I end up having some equipment failures that I have to spend time working on, and you know how things go. It's just the way it is. But it's Tuesday, so Airventure in Oshkosh has already been going on, but you know, it's a week long. Like I said before, I'm only going to be able to go for a couple of days, but right now the plan is to leave here Thursday and to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the process of getting there is going to be something that I'm going to document pretty closely. It's going to be a fun time. A friend of mine named John is going to be coming along as well. I guess I should probably mention as well that John has never been to Oshkosh before. This is going to be his first time. And you might recognize John actually from this channel in the past. He was in the very first Aero360Aviation video that ever went up. Here, let's take a look. There he is. Yeah, there he is again. So you can see, John has been a staple of this channel for a long time. And even though he hasn't appeared in any other videos since that one, he has continued to be a real source of motivation for the channel, and has been a source of motivation for making this trip happen as well. And anyway, I wanted to introduce you to John because, you know, just seeing the back of his head flying, that's not really a proper introduction. But John, how do you feel about this trip? Are you excited about going to Oshkosh?
Oshkosh, finally. This trip has finally come. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I spend all night just kind of looking at the events and what we're going to go and do there. So finally, I'm so glad we're getting to go on this together.
Man, I'm so glad that I decided to make this happen. You know, I'd been wanting this trip to happen for a long time. I'm so glad I finally decided to make you do it.
That's not how I remember it. I don't remember you kind of deciding. I remember me having to like push you and convince you to do this trip because you were all worried about work. Man, when it comes to that, I remember having to convince you to do this YouTube channel. Okay.
So hello, this is an update on the video about how I'm going to be going to Oshkosh by myself this year. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, you'll be seeing a lot more of John. We're gonna have a really good time on this trip. We got a lot of fun stuff planned. I've gone to Oshkosh many times before. I started going with my dad when I was just a little kid. We've been multiple times, from the small into the big. I think the shortest I've ever been was we went for like a half a day. And the longest I've been, I think, was 4 days. We've driven up there, we've flown part way and driven the rest of the way, we've camped, we've stayed in hotels, we've gone and came on the same day. We've pretty much done it all, except I've never flown in to Oshkosh. That'll be coming soon. But we've had a really good time. I've always enjoyed going on these trips with my dad. It's been something that has just been an awesome experience. Me and John have been friends for like 20 years, 25 years maybe. And a number of years ago, we were working together, and it was probably about 7 years ago we were working together, and it wasn't until that point in time that we realized that we both had an interest in aviation. And so, you know, of course, then, you know, two friends who are interested in aviation, things take off from there. But we'd been talking about going on a trip to Oshkosh for the last like 7 years, and every year we've been like, oh, we're going to do it, and then we've never done it. And I have to give John credit that at this point in time, he was really the one who pushed me to make this finally happen, because work has been so crazy. I just wasn't going to do it. And he called me up and he was like, you have no option. We're going to do it. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to this trip. I'm going to keep giving you guys more as we get closer. And for those of you who are already up there, I'm jealous. I know I'm going to be getting there late, but better late than never, right?